Hi dear students, Mr. Piyush is on the call. He will going to speak about IOCL interview guidance. So next few minutes, have the patience and try to listen each and every word from the Piyush. Hi Piyush,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, actually there are many students who are asking about IOCL interview. So I thought that it could be better if someone who is working in IOCL, if they speak about IOCL interview, they will going to get the better advantage. So that's why I
Yeah,
invited you on the call.
thank you.
So we would like to know about yourself, Piyush. Can you please tell us where are you from and which college you are passed out, which year you
Yeah,
passed out, and all these things?
basically, I am from Udaipur, Rajasthan, and I have passed my college from Jaipur. It was one of the private college, and I have passed in 2014. Okay, after that, I have prepared for GIT for 2 years. Then I cracked and giving lot of interviews like HPCL, BPCL, then ONGC and IOC. So IOCL was a better option, so I opted for IOCL.
Okay. So what was your rank, Piyush, at that time?
It was 672.
What is the gate score?
Gate score was 807.
807. Nice, Piyush. So, can you please tell us, Piyush, about IOCL interview pattern? Like how many people used to be there in the interview panel, and whether there is any HR round first before the technical round? Can you please tell us from starting to ending of the interview process?
Sure. Basically, IOCL interview is kind of different from BPCL. In BPCL, there is like a personal interview, then HR round, then technical round is like that. Category is there. But in IOCL, it will be a panel. Three round will be there. One is your group task, then that is GT, GD, group discussion, and one will be interview. It will not be like that. First of all, it will be GD and GT. It will be simultaneous. Like one group is going for GD, another is going for GT, and another group is going for interview. So randomly you will be picked up according to the group, and you will be placed for the interview. Okay. Now comes to the directly come to the interview point of view. Interview first of all for every company, like every PSU, one thing you have to prepare is tell me about yourself. The first thing that you have to prepare is tell me about yourself. About yourself means you have to define, you have to explain yourself as you are very much interested in your company. Like I am from IOCL, then you should show your intense interest in IOCL. So you have to prepare your, so for accordingly each and every PSU your tell me yourself will be different. Okay, your inclination should be towards that particular PSU. Now, one thing is there in tell me about yourself. You will be good with your academics, your BTech degree, your hobbies, then from where you have passed. And one more important thing comes to your tell me about yourself, that if there is a gap between your BTech and your GATE selection, okay, so you have to be fully prepared for that. They will definitely ask you that what have you done after your BTech and before coming to the interview. So this is the most important.
Nice. You mentioned something about group task. No, can you elaborate it, Piyush, little bit? What they will going to give there?
Basically, they will give you a task like if a company is there, some people are working there. They will like a simple task that you have to show your decision making, and it should be like that you are working with your entire team. It should not be like that you are giving your own opinion. You are contradicting everyone. It will be like GD, but GT is group task, means you have to perform something. You have to come to some conclusion in that activity. This is the thing.
Okay, so basically the a group task is required to analyze the students' decision making, right?
Yeah, decision making as well as your compatibility with your teammate.
Nice. So actually, Piyush, from my past experience, I understood that there are two different types of interviews. First one is they will ask you about a list of subjects in which you are interested, and in some of the interviews they will randomly start. can you please tell us which category IOCL falls? Whether they will ask you the list of subjects or whether they will start randomly
Basically, basically, they will start with, they will try to make you comfort. Okay. They will make you very much comfortable. They will start with your introduction, your interest, then your subject. Then what you will do, if you are trying to influence them, definitely you will introduce yourself in such a way that some of the subject like IOCL and all the oil companies are refinery division and marketing. Every company like oil companies are much related to fluid mechanics, thermodynamics. So these two subjects should be like that. You try to connect your introduction with that. Okay, so they will get interest in you. Then they will start asking you questions. One more thing, when you come to the interview, along with the subject, they will definitely go through your one form will be given to you. In that, you will mention your project and your training. That is the most important part of your interview. If you are good enough, then your whole interview will revolve around your project as well as your training. In my case, I was having a project on refrigeration system, vapor absorption cycle. Okay, so what they have done, they just give me a pen and make me stand near the board, and they 15 to 20-minute interview was only on my project because it was interested. Means it was quite interesting topic like vapor absorption refrigeration cycle was there, and we were trying to use the exhaust of the car to as a heat source to run its AC. It was not successful that time because it is an MTech project. But we have tried and a concept was there. So they were interested and they tried to get out something from myself. Okay, so they will try to take out as much knowledge as from yourself. That is the thing.
So for IOCL interview,
Yeah.
whether the questions will be on basics or the questions will be application oriented, Piyush?
Very basic. First of all, definitely every student is directly linked to the books and all that. So they will go for the concept. Okay. If you are giving good answers, then they will try to get you deeper and deeper. Like they will come to the application. But if you are good with concept, then you can convince them.
Okay, Piyush. Can you please tell us, because most of the students ask this question, what are the subjects exclusively they should prepare for IOCL interview? Any specific subjects you can list?
Yeah, I have already mentioned that thermodynamics and fluid mechanics are the most important subjects. And along with that, if you have any choices like IC engine or like sometimes strength of material it is apart from oil sector, but definitely it is a good subject. So if you have interest, then if you say that sir, I am interested in this subject, then they will ask you few questions, but definitely they will directly link you to the fluid mechanics and thermodynamics. They will come to that point. They will basically pump, compressors, and like head, discharge. The basic questions like cavitation and all that. The basic question will be asked in this. One more thing, this is the technical part. Before that, they will try to ask you questions like, tell me about your company. Like you are facing an interview of IOCL, then definitely they will ask you what do you know about the company. So if you are going for IOCL interview or any other PSU, you just go through its website. What are the products? What are the turnovers? What are the different departments in which IOCL is there? What are its CSR, its corporate social activities, whatever are their responsibility activities they are doing. Everything should be there so that if they ask questions, then you can answer them.
Nice. Actually, you have covered most of the things. Before I am asking the question, I am very happy about that. You mentioned, Piyush, most of your interview was about your project work, right?
What?
Most of your interview was about your project work, right?
Yeah.
Can you please tell us some few questions which were asked to your friends who were attended at the same time, so that the students will get to know the level of the questions? Any few questions?
Exactly, it has been almost 3 to 4 years. Okay, so I don't remember exactly, but they have some experiences that uh, whoever the people were with me, means whoever the friends with me, they have some industrial experiences. So it was also a key point that if you have experience, then they will not go for your academic. They will directly come to your experience. They will ask you questions regarding your experience of what you have done. Definitely, if you are working in a technical industry, then there will be some subject connected there. Like if you are in a production industry or manufacturing industry, definitely they will ask you some question regarding manufacturing. If you are in a thermal like AC refrigeration exchanger industry, then definitely they will ask you questions regarding your heat exchangers and thermopart. So they will try to link your subject and your application. If you are it's your project or your industrial experience.
Okay, so that means according to your words, I understood that if someone has work experience, it really, it's very advantageous to them, right?
Yeah. One more thing I just want to add. I just forgot to mention that if a person has not any work experience and if he has a project, but one industrial exposure we are gaining in our third year, I think that is training. That is also a very very important part of your interview. So I must say, if I summarize all the points in your interview, then in one go, I would like to say that first of all, work on yourself. That introduce yourself properly means you have perfect questions, like list of questions are there. Uh, Tell me about yourself. You should have your identity. In short, you have to link yourself. Like my name is there. My name is this, and I am from this place. I have done my BTech in this. In a single line, you have to introduce name, college, your location. Okay, then your interest, areas of interest like in subject also. Okay, they will ask you if you are in a last company, you were employed, means you were doing job, why you left the job. Okay, you should have answer for that. It should not be like that we were not getting a good salary or not. You have to be like that. Yes, sir. I was happy with that. I have learned many things, but I want to grow myself. I'm looking myself in a forward direction, and I'm looking for a better opportunity. So it gave me a lot of experience, a lot of exposure. But now I just want to move forward. So your answer like that, you should not contradict anything. Okay, you are taking good thing from that, and for that with those good things you are moving forward. Okay, like that. Then you should have complete knowledge of your company. Like it's not like these key details, but basic like what are the products of the company, what are the turnover. Okay, who is the petroleum ministry, because it is a petroleum industry, so you will be asked like a general question also, like basic who is the petroleum minister, chairman of the company. Okay, what are the recent projects, like what is the theme of the company. Okay, like that. And once you go through the front page or website of the Indian Oil Corporation or any of the PhD, whichever the interview is there, you just go through the front page, the basic thing, so that you can have a basic idea of that company. If anyone asks you about that, then you can answer very easily. Okay, then your project should be thoroughly project everything. If many people are having like me also, my project was good. Okay, I was very comfortable with that, but like industry training was not good. Actually, I have just went to the industry and I was having some contacts, so that I get a certificate from that. I was not having any experience of doing the job in the industry, or even I have not visited a single day. So if it is like that, then whatever the project report is there, you should thorough with that. Each and every point should be on your tick. Okay, that is the important thing. Then your subject basic, fluid mechanics, thermodynamics is the most important, and along with that, you can IC engine is also related to your thermal part. Okay, so and refrigeration. So these are the basic, means thermo part should be better. Fluid is also related to your thermal part. So these 4 to 5 subjects you should be thorough with.
Actually,
Then one more thing, project is done. Okay, I have told them thing about the project and interviews also. These are the basic things. One more thing, whenever you go to the interview, in any of the interview, I'm talking general interview, you should go through your newspaper, the day's newspaper. You should go through basic headlines of the news. like in ONGC interview, they ask me what are the headlines of the day. They directly asked me what are the headlines. So one question was like, our PM, just tell me 5 important things which are related to our current prime minister. That time, our Narendra Modi ji has just became the prime minister. So the basic things were that they have initiated. They were like new things to the country. So they asked me like longest bridge they have inaugurated. I think Assam. I don't remember. It was in Assam. So like that basic question they asked in the interview.
Nice. I think Piyush, you know the demand of the students. So before I'm asking, you are explaining everything very comprehensively.
Right.
Nice. So actually, you mentioned about GD, na, in the selection process. Whether the GD will be on technical topic or any general topic.
It will be general topic.
अच्छा, okay, nice.
ग्रुप डिस्कशन बेसिकली अगर मैं ग्रुप डिस्कशन की बात करूं तो आप ये कह सकते हैं कि हमारे जो करंट टॉपिक्स चल रहे हैं, लाइक आपके पास एक लिस्ट ऑफ टॉपिक्स होनी चाहिए जो करंट इस ईयर में जो भी हमारे करंट अफेयर्स हैं वो आप उठा लीजिए, उनमें से आपका जीडी बनेगा. ऐसे केसेस बनेंगे जैसे कोई भी योजना, जैसे आप सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट जैसे आपका एनपीआर आपका जो सीए आ रहा है, इससे रिगार्डिंग जो भी करंट टॉपिक जो कंट्रोवर्शियल हो या फिर ऐसे जो जैसे कुछ हमारी कंट्री की पॉलिसी में कुछ चेंजेस आ रहे हैं उससे रिलेटेड जितने भी टॉपिक हैं वो आपके लिस्ट में थोड़ा होने चाहिए. वो मैं बताऊं ये जो बेसिक में आपको जीडी या जीटी का जो भी बताया ये बेसिक आपके हर एक इंटरव्यू के लिए काम आएगा, क्योंकि ये टॉपिक्स ऐसे हैं जो बहुत कॉमन रहते हैं, वेरी कॉमन टॉपिक्स. ओके, सो यू हैव टच ऑन द ओनली टच द टॉपिक because every day it will be in the newspaper. Okay, you must be having idea. Everybody is preparing for GATE as well as ES. Okay, if you are going for ES, then definitely you have a much knowledge about the current affairs as well as the general knowledge. Okay, so GD will be very easy. One thing you have to take care in GD that if you try to start, if you are listening to the topic they are giving, yeah, if they are giving a slip or paper that one topic is mentioned over there, everybody will be given a slip, or they will give you the topic. Just think about 2 minutes, and your GD will be started after 2 minutes. They will give you the time. Okay, so try to take the chance. You start, because if you have started in a GD, then you have made a good impact. Okay. In a GD, you have to follow 3 things. 3 parts will be there. You have to take. If you start the first, then it is the best thing. Second, you come in a picture in the mid of the discussion. Okay, and try to conclude. If you have made 3 entry in the GD, then you are perfect. But one thing is there. What happened? Like if they have given another chance, just start your GD. So what will happen? Everybody will be trying to make a fish market. So try to start. I'm giving you suggestion. I'm giving a like interview guidance. Similarly, they are also getting interview guidance from everyone. You have to start. But if a person has started and you are about to speak, rather contradicting or stopping him, you just brag yourself. Okay, let him complete. Then you can, yes, in addition to that, you try to summarize the things that other persons are speaking. If you are gathering all the points and you are conveying like you are listening to everyone, it symbolizes that you are listening to everyone very carefully, and you are taking their good points also, and you are adding that point to your views and thoughts. That is the important thing of they are trying to check this only, that how much you are listening to other. GD is not like speaking yourself. You are coming again and again. Like, sir, I want to speak. No. GD is, what is GD? सिंपली बोलेंगे GD क्या है. हम आपस में डिस्कस करते हैं, हम सबके पॉइंट्स को सुनते हैं. हाँ, आपने सही बोला, आपकी बात से मैं अग्री करता हूँ. यस, आई एम अग्री विद दिस पर्सन, माय फ्रेंड दिस, एंड इन एडिशन टू दैट आई वांट टू से. सो आप इस हिसाब से अगर आप GD में एंटर करते हैं, आप अगर 3 एंट्री लेते हैं GD में, देन इट विल बी द बेस्ट. कोशिश करें, आप स्टार्ट करें. अगर स्टार्ट नहीं कर पाता, इट्स ओके, आप सेकंड चांस लीजिए, थर्ड चांस लीजिए, बट एक बार आप स्टार्ट 1 to 3rd पोजीशन में आप आइए. आप 3rd पोजीशन पे आते हैं, देन आप 1-2 लोगों को मौका दीजिए बोलने का, फिर आप फिर से शुरू करिए. अब आपको इंट्रोड्यूस नहीं करना है. अच्छा, GD में एक चीज और मैं बताना भूल गया. जब भी आप स्टार्ट करते हैं तो आपको इस हिसाब से स्टार्ट करना है कि गुड मॉर्निंग और गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन, अकॉर्डिंग टू टाइमिंग ऑफ योर GD. we are given a group discussion topic this, and I would like to say this. Yeah, then you can start in this way. If someone has started and it has not, if he has not introduced the topic very well, then you can take the start. Yes, everyone, I would like to focus on this topic, and we are having this topic, and we will discuss on this, and this. If someone has started in a normal way, and if he has started in a proper way, like I'm giving a format in a proper format, then you can carry on with that. Yes, my friend has told many things about this. So I would like to add few points to this in this way. Like few people will speak. Again, you try to come in the picture. So I am saying this is a basic strategy. Try to come in the picture 2 to 3 times, at least 3 times. If you have taken 3 times, then it's a very good GD for you. Okay. And last thing, if anyone, like what happened, everyone try to speak, and if time comes for the conclusion, take a chance. If you are concluding the GD, then you are the most successful person.
So, so much of information you have given about GD. Yes. Uh, Piyush, as your words, I mean, from your words, I understood that there are 3 rounds. One is GD and group task, and third one is the technical interview.
Technical HR, you can say technical HR, because combined they will be asking no different separate interview will not be there for HR and your technical. It will be like a panel will be there, some technical head will be there, some will be from HR department. They will ask you that, like when you are giving your introduction, then HR will try to influence you. They will ask you their questions. Okay, you convince them, then directly they, if you are showing your interest in the particular subject or in the topic, or you are telling your academic success, like sir, I have done this, I have done projects from this. In your introduction, just do one thing: take a A4 size paper, write each and every point, and try to speak that 2 or 3 times in a day, so that whenever the interview comes, then you will not forget. Like you, it's not like that. Yeah, I have forgot something. I missed the point. I could have mentioned that point. It should not be like that. You just mention everything in the paper, and whenever interview is there, you just go through all the points that in the introduction I have to cover this. Name, college, where are you from, your what was the project, and what from where you have done your industrial training. These basic things in introduction should be there.
Nice. So, what is the selection criteria, Piyush? Like 30% for interview, 30% for GD, something like that, or what exactly it
Yeah,
is?
criteria is there, but exactly I don't remember the criteria. Some 20, 40 is like I don't remember exactly. Like this GD and GT, you have to just clear the this will not be considered as mark. I think I don't remember exactly. I'll not say with the surety, but in these two GD and GT, you have just cleared the cutoff. Like you have
Okay.
to pass. That is the important thing. Basically, everything will be your interview, but these two things you have to clear.
Okay, I got one doubt, Piyush. Suppose,
Yes.
as you said, like all 3 rounds will go parallelly. If someone is not able to qualify in GD, will we be allowed to sit in
No,
the interview?
it's no, I'm saying na, it's not qualifying round. It's not a
Okay.
qualifying right that you are clearing GD, then you are going for the interview. No, each
Mm-hmm.
and every person, each and every student have to face all 3 rounds. On the basis of or performance in all the three, you will be selected. It's not like that you are, if you are clear, like in BPCL. I think BPCL is there, like first round will be their GD. Okay, if you are clear, then you will be entitled for the second round. It will not be like that in IOCL. IOCL has this advantage that you can cover your thing in different categories. If your GD is not good, then you can do very well in your interviews, and if your interview is not good, then you can show your uh, extra strength in your GD, because these are the things they will write, they will note down. If you speak, then they will give you the some point. Okay.
Nice, Piyush. So the last question, that is, most of the students personally they used to ask this question to me. That is, if someone is passed out from IIT or NIT, will any special education be given in the interview for them?
Uh, Basically, they will ask you that you are from IIT, so while coming to this industry, you have so much better opportunity. But again,
Mhm.
I will tell you that if you are going for the interview, then your every answer should be like that. You are interested in your company. Sir, I have passed from IIT. Yeah, it's a very prestigious institute. I have many opportunities, but I would like to work with this company because I have interest from my college time on. I have heard many things about them. Then I have gone through each and every. This job is this. You can like buttering, like that.
So that means even
Convince us, we are interested. We are ready to work with you. We are much interested in this company because this is giving many things, not in the form of your money or any benefit, but learning opportunity. We will work in a pure technical environment. Like your refinery is there. You can give the example. Sir, refinery is there, or marketing division is there, or pipeline division. We are very much in contact with the technical. What we have studied in our colleges or what we have gone through our academics is direct practical will be there. Uh, I was having opportunity in IT company and I was not interested in that, but I am much interested in this company. That's why I am applying. So in this way, you can convince and one more thing, you can go through many Quora topics also. Many people will give you good ideas. Like you will get something from me, you will get something from other person. So you can club them, you can mix and you can prepare a very well for the interview.
beautiful. So, I mean, if a student is from a rural college, rural engineering college from certain part of the India,
Yeah.
so will he also have the same kind of platform?
What?
I repeat the question. Suppose
Yeah.
if a student is from a normal college,
Mhm.
because many students they used to have the mindset. I know that it is a myth, but most of the students they generally have in the mind that so these interviews can be faced only by the students of IIT and NIT. Other students it may be
So
difficult for them to clear like that.
if anyone having a question like this, you can see me. I am in front of you. I have done my BTech from a very basic private college of Rajasthan Technical University, which does not come in a top 10 colleges of Rajasthan also. Just apart from India, it does not come under top 10 colleges of Rajasthan also. Because the GATE is the only platform where the students from the normal colleges can show their potential. And if you see the selection rate of the students, so basically they are from NIT or a private or basic government college of the state. Okay, so selection ratio for these people is much more. So you can, if you have a mindset like that, only IITs or NIT student can crack the interview, then you can look at me. I'm saying I have tried 2 times. In third time, I have got selected. I was not having good score, also not having any technical background. Even you can say that after BTech, because I'm not discouraging or I'm not just saying that my college was like that, but we are in such a dilemma that time in a BTech that what we have to do, we don't know. Okay. If you are from a basic government or on any private college, you don't have any idea. If you have a guidance, then it's okay. Basically, people from NIT or like private colleges start preparation from fourth year. Okay, so I have done the same thing. So I took 3 years for the selection, but yes, uh, 2 time I got failure, but third time I tried. I got sufficient rank. Rank was 670. It was good. Okay, then I thought because I knew that the rank is not that much that I will get direct selection. So I have to put lot of efforts in my interview, and you can see. So
Yes.
actually, I am saying the GATE is the only platform where these students can show their potential. Those who have made mistake after 12th class or 11, 12, they have not, they were not very sincere. Or you can say any other factor because of which he could not get into the NIT or IIT. They can show their strength, their potential, their talent. Yeah. So I must say that the GATE is the only thing where you can equalize yourself with other people.
Nice. I think I have taken the sessions from many people. It is one of the best session I have. And I feel that you have conveyed the message very comprehensively and in such a easy way that everybody can understand. Thank you very much for your effort and time, Piyush. Once again,
Right.
I wish all the students all the best for your interview. Don't be panic. I hope you understood and you enjoyed the section. So don't be panic. Be confident and attend the interview with a faith. All the best.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity for this. And from the best of my experience, I have shared everything, whatever I have. You can get many more things on internet also, and I must say that you should go through each and everything. And I'm not saying that you just focus on whatever what the things I have said, but you just get something. No, you have to take out like what interviewers are doing. They will try to take out good things from you. Similarly, just go through, if you are going through my interview, then you can get much important few points. Take this from some other expert, you can take few points. From other expert, you can few points. In this way, you can understand the basic concept of the interview of any of the PhD or any other interview.
So nice, Piyush. Nice talking with you. Definitely, this session will be useful to the people who are going to watch this. I sincerely advise all the students, those who are having the doubts, to please